Hello guys, welcome back to Sip and Talk About It. Happy New Year. We've been going we was on break. You know, it was vacation week and everything was going on. But okay, we are back and we're not going nowhere. Okay. God. Hello ladies.
Hi.
How was your holiday? I mean, like, jeez.
That was great.
I was sick.
Oh, jeez.
I was too lazy.
It was nice. I know, it's nice.
How
Yeah.
was yours?
Oh, my holiday was good. I mean, Christmas. I love Christmas, so we had a good Christmas. It was good.
Yeah.
We want to make a New Year resolution. We in the New Year. We in what, the second week of the New Year?
No, I don't make one. Me neither.
My only resolution is to be happy.
That's
That's
good.
it. Stress free and happy.
Alright guys, this season we are back. If this is your first time here, please don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Please subscribe. You like the video, hit the like button and even the notification button. Whenever we upload anything, it will just notify you. This time around we are going to be uploading 2 videos a week. We're going to be doing our fashion every Thursday. Yes, so our love, we're just going to upload it every Thursday. So do not forget to tune in on our YouTube channel and follow us on Facebook, Instagram. Pretty soon we're going to be having our Facebook page open. We are going to get into our discussion today. This has been a trending topic. It's still trending, guns. But we're going to focus on 2 countries today, the United States and Liberia. Liberia being the first. Last week, a heavy gun was sent to Liberia. It was caught at the Liberian Freeport by the Liberian National Police.
And when she mean having like 400.
About, yes,
A whole
about
container.
400 and plus guns. It was caught into Liberia at the Freeport. And my question is, what was the motive behind the guns? You know, that were sent to Liberia, especially election is around the corner. So, lady, I just want us to get into discussion.
From
And
the article, they didn't really have a motive yet. They
Right.
didn't have a motive as to why the person sent that many guns.
right,
So we are only like, most people is only like assuming it's because a certain president in Liberia, and if this president doesn't win, then he's probably gonna start a war. That's what I am assuming, because in the past that's what have happened.
yeah. According to the Liberian Daily News, it said that on Thursday, which was being the 6th of last week, they found out a gun was sent into Liberia by a Liberian who sent a container. He lived in the United States. To be precise, he lived in Texas. He worked on the American airline. This container was sent by him, and that was not his first time from the investigation, because they also went in his home and they caught a couple of guns as well.
His home in Liberia.
His home in Liberia.
Yeah.
So my thing is, the reason why I wanted us to have this discussion, I know you lady has some, if y'all have some from the article to go over it, we can talk about that. But Liberia, we just came from, you know, it been about, Liberia into a 14-year civil war. And was it 14? Yeah. 14 years of civil war, and Liberia is right on the path of growing again, finding itself. And now my thing is, Liberians, we are the one that make Liberia. And we shouldn't allow politicians to use us. Now this guy is saying that he's innocent, but someone have to go through, because how did he get all this gun?
Well, he live in Texas,
and
they don't have gun
to
laws.
get. Yeah, it's easy to get
He
gun
could
in
buy
Texas.
those guns if he wanted to.
Don't have to do too. I don't really think they do background check on you in Texas, because it's so easy for you to get gun in Texas. Anybody can have a gun in Texas. So.
Yeah, but he ordered a pretty decent amount.
Pretty hefty gun.
Like, yeah, that, right. I don't know, but like you said, Texas don't have a gun law, so him getting the guns, ordering the gun from wherever he ordered it from, because they didn't put that in the article, because he ordered it from over here and he lives in Texas,
right?
I can see how he will have them. Because there's a person, I think this person had like 2,000 guns with them. So his little 350 guns don't compare to the person 2,000 guns they had in their house. So it's easy for him to get the guns. It's not that hard.
Yeah, I mean,
the only article did say what was his motive behind it though.
No, they haven't caught that yet. So that's what people is assuming, because election is coming up. Some politician, if they don't win, they're going to start a war. That's what people are thinking. Yeah. Because there's no way you can have that much. And then these ones war style gun. It was like M16, AK-47. Like he have a whole bunch of pretty much enough guns to take out Liberia.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, all of that. That's crazy.
It's scary. It's just so sad that whenever election coming around, like the country had to be on edge. It always had to be in a fractured stage, and it just.
Not to cut you off, I just went back to what you said that this is not his first time. So in the first time that he sent a gun, why nobody noticed it?
They never noticed it because.
This time around, the only reason to notice it is because somebody actually told them.
Yeah, intelligent.
It was somebody that alerted them like, hey, something is going on. Even his house that he have, what is it, Johnsonville or wherever? Duboro. His house he got over there.
Right.
The person, he was working with two ladies. Okay. I don't remember their name.
Right.
But those two ladies, out of one of them, their boyfriend actually told like the Liberia police, and it was like, okay, so apart from what he got at the Freeport, he has guns in his ceiling in his house.
Yes.
And they was able to capture those ones too.
Okay. Yeah.
And the two ladies live in Liberia.
They do. I mean, so far about 9 people have been caught and they are in police custody.
Yeah. I don't know from what's this called?
Front page. Africa
News. They were saying they caught 9 people.
Right.
And those 9 people have been charged with like charges range from property theft, forgery, economic sabotage, criminal conspiracy, criminal what's the thing called? Criminal facilitation and robbery. So I feel like the first time for me, when the bribery came out, I feel like the first time he did it, they just bribe everybody.
Yeah.
Yes.
Shut down.
As usual. Yes.
If it wasn't gonna be for that
intelligent
boyfriend to tell someone higher, probably going to
get away
bribe
with
again
it.
and get away with it, especially without they're saying, oh, Liberia. Is Liberia is your country. You feel like someone not doing something that you feel like is the right thing to do, go back there and make a difference. You don't have to be in the president. You don't have to be president to do something for your own country.
Right.
Why do you want to start war when we already came from 14 years of war? We're still trying to build. We don't even build anything yet. We're still like babies. We're still babies. Why are we still trying to do that? I feel like it's crazy. He should be punished. I don't know whether the Liberian government are going to detain him or the American government, because it's crazy.
Because I think they could or they can. They have
if he's still a Liberian citizen.
If he's still no, that's not it. He's a permanent resident in America, and whatever in America, he can buy those guns.
Yeah,
he's allowed to buy those guns. So he didn't do no. I don't know if it's a crime
But
he
if it
purchased guns.
No, I feel like it should be a crime because he's selling in other
country.
Yes.
If he buy in America, he should be able to use it in America, but not transport it or
export it because
into another country.
Yeah,
okay.
So that would mean there's a vindictive meaning behind that what you were doing.
Yeah, right,
I'm pretty sure this guy, his name have never came up. I'm pretty sure like it's somebody bigger behind it. He's just like the guy
because he shit stuff.
Whoever is behind it, they couldn't put their name on it. Whoever the politician is it gotta be a politician that's involved with this.
Yeah.
But he cannot put his name in front of it, so he used this guy to do it. So definitely, if he start talking like if they make him where it's a crime, and he gets arrested and he gets investigated, he starts talking. I really would like to know like who is the politician.
They need to arrest him and start making him the talk, so that way they can figure it out. Because right now I feel like there is no everybody. Oh, there's a gun, and now it's just like shut down.
I mean,
there's nothing.
Well,
it's
right now
ongoing.
It is ongoing. I mean, on last Friday, he went. He said he reported himself. You know, in Texas, a family member from Liberia alerted him that he was involved into this. He said he don't really have home in Liberia. He never been in Liberia for the past 7 years. So he don't know what they're talking about.
So the house that they got the.
He said it's not his.
It's not his house.
That's what he said.
Like I said, it's more.
It's more to it,
and it'll eventually we'll get the real news.
My fear is when I'm just hoping the government, the present government, is not behind it, because when they are, it's gonna be swept under the rug.
Most
like it's really not gonna go more. You know, investigation is not really going to. But when it's
what do you mean the present government is?
They are in power. It's a possibility. You know, people like the IG that is in front of this whole. Because I remember when the tax thing came in Liberia, people started disappearing, like dying.
What tax thing?
When it every year the Liberian government had to make a report, and certain money was missing.
Okay.
And then people started disappearing because of the investigation.
Are you talking about that
continent thing? Yeah.
Whatever people was talking about.
Right.
They even had a song about it.
Right.
Okay.
So yeah, that is so true. One of our viewers saying, if the president we're gonna be a war, God forbid, we pray not. But definitely, that's my only fear. If the citizens keep making noise about it, I don't think it's gonna be swept under the rug.
If the president win, that means those people voted him in power, and it just need to let it ride. I don't understand why Liberia can't have a normal election and whoever is the president or whoever wins, just let them ride for the 6 years. After the 6, vote whoever you want to vote back in.
I feel like the 6 years is just too much because if we do 6 years and then you vote for that same person to do another 6 years without doing nothing, that's like a whole decade in 2 years. Do you know if
that's true?
Yeah, it's somebody.
But that's how Liberia government is set up. Their policy is the president is allowed to stay there for 6 years. He could have 2 terms, a total of 12 years. That's the same way over here. When Donald Trump won the election, and he was there for his 4 years, when it's time for him, when Joe Biden beat his butt, and it was time for him to get out, this man didn't want it to leave. But thankfully, it's like America is set up differently, so it was like that couldn't happen. Like you had to leave. So at the end of the day, whoever set up Liberia government, that's how it's been set up. That's the way it is. He's not going to change. The same way in America. Over here, when the president are in for 4 years, sometimes it's like, what did the president do for you? Sometimes some people don't feel like they do anything, but we suck it up. So that's how Liberia.
My only thing,
at least Liberia got 6 years. Some country in Africa, the president been in there for 40 years. He's still there until he died. That's what it's gonna be. So at least it's 6 years.
Well, the whole thing is, my only thing is, it just comes to the citizen. We Liberian. Forget about the government. Election count, vote and post are in power. Go on with your normal business. Start doing things for your country.
But the thing is, we can't say forget about the government, because at the end of the day, the government is supposed to provide like assisting to the people. Well, the money that come into Liberia is not just supposed to be for government officials. It's supposed to be where the country is developed. There's certain things the government is supposed to do for the country.
Yeah.
Because there's certain things America do for the states. The federal government, they do certain things. The state do certain things. True or false?
True.
So if that's the same thing over here, and Liberia somehow was set up like America, it should be the same thing back home. So you can't say the civilians should just forget about the government. No. The government needs to do what the government needs to do. The only thing I say is put somebody in that don't want the money. Not even have the heart. Somebody that don't want the money and all they care about is building the country.
But the thing again, Liberian people, if it's time to vote, they normally go for like popularity.
Yeah.
Like, I hear this person is doing well, everybody is behind this person, then everybody jump on the bandwagon to be for that person. If the person getting power, then they start starving. It's even harder than when what her name was. It's even harder now.
Yeah.
But that's the thing, like,
so it's like you guys have to make up your mind instead of going behind, like instead of following, like just following the leader. No, make up your mind. Like this person was there for so and so turn. Is it if I allow them to get there for another more 6 years? Is it better for my country? Is it better for me? Is there any improvement that is being shown to my country or to me?
Right.
I feel like they're just there. Liberia's like a huge wheel. People come and cut the piece and leave, and other person come and cut the piece. If it's not your turn to win, it's not your turn to win. We don't need to bring war in Liberia no more.
No, we don't.
They got ready to bring a good president to be a leader in our country. We don't need somebody that just lead. We need a servant leader. We need someone that will show example. We need a servant person that will serve the country, not pop around, be showing a color. We don't want no bluff boy.
well, I mean, the way the person go about it, their personality doesn't matter. I remember when people voted George Weah into government, they wasn't voting him because of popularity. They was just voting him because they thought
he's from
the country. He was poor. He felt he understand what it is to.
He did not grow up in Liberia.
No, it's not regarding he did because he did grow up in Liberia.
He left Liberia when he was 10 years old.
Okay, but he still came back
and played.
And he know what struggle is. That was some Liberian
the intention of Liberia.
He knew what struggle was.
Yeah.
And he was from
he did not know what struggle was because
yes,
he was put there for 10 years.
Okay,
I understand he lived in a slum for 10 years. He was there for 10 years. He became a professional soccer player, became the world best.
At the age of what?
Out of all the money that he gained, what did he use for it? Did he invest in the country to say, okay, this person, I see that he invested, even though he wasn't president, he was just a soccer player. Let's talk about Samuel Eto'o, whatever. This Ivorian soccer player, they both played for the same, they both were around the same time. That guy used his money and did things in his country. Up to now, you go there, you see things in his country, Ivory Coast. But he didn't go and say, oh, I want to become president for me to do something for my country.
But guess what?
That's what I'm trying to say. Like, if you
the people that
they voted him in.
The people
so
was
at the
the
end
one
of the
that
day, that's who
petitioned
they
him.
wanted for the president at that time because whoever was running, those people too.
That's what I'm saying.
They had the opportunity
Followers.
because who was it? The guy that worked with Coca-Cola Factory. Who was that one?
Cummins.
Okay, that one was running.
And then the vice president was running.
That one was running.
At that time.
That one worked for Coca-Cola Factory in America. He didn't do
Nothing
anything
in
for Liberia. And then when it was time to run, he went back there, wanted to give the people whatever he was giving them. They took his bag of rice, there's oil and whatever else they wanted to take, and they voted for who they wanted to vote. They just thought Weah was gonna be able to do it.
Yeah,
but since it's like Weah failed the country.
Yeah,
we all know that Weah failed the country. So now I really will hope they will put somebody in that they know this person have a heart for the country. Because at the end of the day, if somebody have a heart for the country is gonna do what it's gonna prevail. But if it doesn't,
as of right now,
it's gonna be the same.
Yeah, there's no one except for him, and then we'll end up putting him back.
I don't see no one that is
and
for
end
the
up putting
country. I
him back.
want to see people there that are selfish. Those people are people that are running. They haven't seen money like that. They're like, oh, this person was in power, they did this, so what about me? I'm not going to do the same. I'm just going to be there. They're all about themselves. So it's all about greed. They go there, they feel like, okay, being president will make me rich. Being president will give me the notoriety and for me to get money and do what I want to do and try to do all kind of things. That's what it is. Because people with the right mind, if you want, I feel like be an example. If you want to be a president for a country, let's say you start as a representative. You are representative, you do things for your community. You keep doing things for your community. People recognize that. People see that like, oh, this person is just a representative in the in our area, but they are doing so and so things and they are doing so and so things. Imagine if we put them in power, not to put what her name on the spot, but Augustina. She does good for the musician area. She's more about uplifting musicians, promoting Liberia. And people always tell her run because they see that she have a heart for the country. We need someone that have a heart for the country. We don't see that. And it's so sad, whoever, if Jovial with his digging hole, show himself, get back like...
He did some stuff in Liberia,
he
but
did,
it's not going to be shown.
And then
he never showed. He did things that I can count.
One person cannot do it all.
No.
Okay, then he need to evaluate his party. He need to evaluate his government, because you as a president, you are in charge of, you are over the representative, the senator, the house.
No, he's not.
So ladies,
those people get voted.
Ladies. We are going way by the politician.
No, those people, the representative and the senators, they get voted in by people. He had his cabinet,
but they still have his cabinet,
like the defense of finance, right?
Yeah, that's how. Yeah, I forgot.
That's what I'm trying to say. They still have to answer.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So now, if you're a representative and I'm the president, if you're having to answer to me and you do something wrong, I show you by example, you are fired.
You can't fire him.
You get fired a representative.
Then I will kick.
He can fire his own cabinet members.
His cabinets that he elected, he can fire those.
Okay, they have to show accountability for the money that I gave you for your community.
That's
if
true.
you don't show an example for it, then you will be on probation. I don't care what other people in power.
Guns in Liberia.
So ladies, wait. Someone said that we was arguing. Somebody said that the guy is a citizen. He's gonna go to jail here, and after he serve it, then he'll be deported.
Well,
he's a citizen.
No, he don't need to be deported.
He's not.
Over here. Nobody want all criminal in Liberia. That's why Liberia. That's why Liberia is so horrible and bad. Because all the criminal they take, once they do stuff here, they deport them to Liberia. Liberia ain't got no job for no criminal.
No.
That's why everywhere. As soon as you carry your own phone, they slap your own face for your phone. Like, it's disgusting.
Anyway, guys, we're gonna jump in. We're talking about we're gonna jump right into. Listen, we talking about gun with Central Liberia. There's also another problem in gun. The U.S. problem is gun.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
A mother, the reason why I'm saying this,
gun is one of our problems
in the U.S.
One of our, is a big problem that we have.
So on the 6th, 6-year-old, which was on the 6th was last Friday, a 6-year-old shot his teacher.
I think there was a girl.
A girl, 6-year-old
girl.
She shot her teacher, but thankfully the teacher, she was able to, she's good. And then mothers are angry, especially this particular mother that went viral on the internet. And the press were interviewing her. And they said, is U.S. problem is gun.
Yeah.
That's what she said, and she was very mad. And this lady, she's not a U.S. citizen.
Yeah.
She's from Europe because of her accent. And she was like, I didn't want her to come here. And the reason why I came here because my husband, he's serving in the military. So that's why I'm here. But I can't stand staying over here. So now, ladies, I want us to have the discussion. U.S. problem is a gun.
Yes, it is.
And then parents are the problem too.
So,
as a parent, I don't even feel safe.
Do you think the kid should be charged or the parent should be charged? Both!
No,
I'm sorry.
That baby, she's 6 years old.
How she know how to pull a trigger?
Because
please answer that.
Wait, maybe it wasn't on a safety lock. Because it's a 6-year-old. A 6-year-old won't know how to do that. If the gun is not on safety thing, that child won't be able to do it. Probably saw it as a play toy and took it to school and
Mm.
was playing with it. It's not intentional. The parents should be charged. It's
Parents
not
should
the
be
kid.
charged. Kids should be charged.
No.
Okay,
go ahead.
The reason why I said the kids should be charged is the parents should be charged because I bet you they taught that kid how to shoot gun.
Wait, that's the same reason why the parents should be
I'm
charged.
saying the child shoot.
No, why would the child be
Because
charged?
you know for
That's
sure
a
the parents.
That's a baby.
That's a
That
baby.
don't do
Baby or
nothing.
not, you
Wait.
tell
Let
somebody.
me bring it home. Angel is 6. Your
My
daughter
daughter is 5.
Yeah.
almost. You looking at that baby? She didn't know her mom was careless with a gun. Put it in her bed. Thing is a toy.
Yeah.
God forbid 100 times.
And she knew how to shoot the gun.
It's
No, it's
But
a
hold
possibility.
on,
It was not
though.
on a safety
Wait a
line.
minute. If a parent is teaching a child how to shoot a gun,
who
the
problem is it?
parents should be charged.
I agree. The parents should be
Because
charged.
even
The parents should be
me
charged.
as an adult, I don't even know how to shoot a gun.
Neither
No.
do I.
So the
A
parents
6
should be
years old?
charged
Yeah.
because apparently there's some activity that goes on at home that between where here, baby, this is how you hold a gun.
Exactly.
Like
The real reason why I'm saying
No, the
but
child
even
should
they
be
had one
charged,
where the
though.
little boy, his mom was not giving him a video game, so he shot his mom.
yeah, because his mom didn't buy him a VR headset.
And then his aunt was
And
there.
this, he is 10.
That's
Yeah,
different.
that's
These kids are
different.
4 years
4 years
apart.
Yeah.
10-year-old can
He
have
have a
more
little bit of
comprehension more than
sense.
a 6-year-old.
A
Of course,
6-year-old.
Not a
I'm
6-year-old.
sorry, they should be charged.
It's the mom.
There's gun-
First of all, we need to stop about the mom, the dad, whoever.
The
The
parents.
main thing is the government. Let's
Yeah.
just call it a fact. It is the government. The
Yes,
first
me.
time that occurred, it should have put a strong law down, like
Yup.
do a strong verification of who gets guns.
Yes.
What?
Yes.
Like put a strong law down for guns.
Wait,
But-
when you say strong verification, what do you mean?
Meaning
Strong
that
law.
limit, like strong law, limit like the who gets gun.
And then so who do you think should get a gun?
I feel like they should
Nobody
stop.
should.
Nobody. I feel like they should stop guns
No.
completely.
From educationweek.org. Can you imagine, since we started this year, we're just in the second week, it had already been 3 school shootings already.
Yeah.
And it's always elementary school.
Yeah,
Okay.
now it's becoming a
Now-
elementary school.
There have been 147 school shootings in the United States.
And what
The
happened? now?
most, 51 school shootings last year. 35, 2021, 10, 2020, 24, 2019, and 2018. All these school shootings, people died. Students
of
died.
course.
And what
So
happened?
exactly like me is saying,
So
why these people don't put some type of measure in place?
So pretty much you are saying nobody should hold a gun if you are not a law enforcement.
Yes.
Yes.
If you are not law enforcement or part of the National Guards or something like
Don't
that, you
hold
shouldn't be
gun.
having a gun.
No.
I will agree with you if you say that. But if you say they have to go through like different verification, that's kind of like that's a gray area. If they're going through different verification. Now, if you say ban guns completely, nobody have them, I will agree
Well,
with you.
I don't think the government gonna do that because I
They
feel like
make their money.
they should ban guns completely. It should be for police officers and all of that stuff. But
That stuff don't even be needed.
no, the main thing is they're not gonna do it because they get most of their profit from guns.
That's true.
So they're not going to do that, and it's so sad that the president will come upstairs or come on national TV and be like, "Oh, my heart go." No, your heart do not go out to nobody. Your heart do not go out to the family. If your heart go out to the family, you will stand your ground and make sure to put in a law for that.
That's
Period.
true, but go ahead. You
I
wanna butter?
feels like no, I'm not bothering. I feels like when it comes to the gun thing, parents are against guns because of safety reason too. Certain people people been breaking into people's store, stuff like that. Or some reason why some people getting gun. You don't feel safe, you get your gun. But my thing is, I feel like if people going to get a gun, make sure they have a safety thing. That you're making sure you put the gun in. If you're buying a gun, buy it with that. Buy the safety box.
They do have
Wait,
it.
no,
They
make
give it to
sure you buy it with it.
But
They
sometimes
always give it to
But
you.
hold on,
They
the
put it in
gun
the
itself
briefcase,
has
it's
a
open.
safety on it
It was 50 all
But you know,
over.
anybody sell guns to anybody nowadays.
They sure did.
That's why there is a lot of shooting in the U.S. Because when I went for my mini vacation in Barbados, and when I was there was a shooting that went on over here, a school shooting, and then I was with all these parents. They was like, that cannot happen over here. And I was like, why? And this lady, they was like, when you get a gun over here, they want to make sure you okay up here, and then they will check your home like every month,
right?
You know, to check that your safety measure, how you know the guns and stuff like that. I was there, but they don't do that. Every time they make sure they check up on you. If the U.S. put some type of measure in place, but like we said, they make money out of guns.
Yeah.
But they can make money out of guns. At the same time, they can make sure it's safe too. Like they can make sure whoever have it is safe enough. Parents, they shouldn't be getting guns.
I don't know what country they have.
Parents shouldn't get a gun.
I don't know what.
Especially the one that are very irresponsible.
You just said some people need guns to protect
You need
themselves.
guns, but if you know for sure you are irresponsible, you don't put on safety light, you don't put it in places.
Yeah, how get that baby?
You're irresponsible. You shouldn't be.
I don't know what
guns.
country that it happened in. I think it was one of the. I totally forgot, but they had a school shooting and they put it. As soon that happened, I don't know the country. I totally forgot. It's in like these European countries. They banned it completely. Yeah. So they haven't had no school shooting. They haven't like.
And that's how it's supposed to be.
That when people you think it's
I
alright.
feel like that's the way it should go.
Yeah,
that's the way. Yes.
When people carry their children to school,
if you are not, like I said, a law enforcement,
you shouldn't hold guns.
Or part of the National Guard, you gotta be a part of something that you need to have it. If it's not that, nobody should have it.
Yeah.
People carry their kids to school and their heart is like, oh my God, my kid's going to school. And
then
they're worried
next time.
the school should be a safe place for parents to carry their kids. These is not.
Nowhere is safe in the U.S.
Like it's so sad. From school to churches to this to
to
mall to shopping center, it's
everywhere.
horrible.
Concerts,
like nowhere is safe. I think the only safe place sometimes you lock your doors in your house.
Yeah, sometimes that's not safe.
Even in your own house, like it can't bust your door, it can't kill you behind.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
It is crazy. It's sad, and thankfully that nothing happened to the teacher. But yeah, I think the parents should be charged.
I think the parents should be charged.
So we are now gonna do our takeaway.
Yeah. My take with the topic in Liberia. I really appreciate those guys. Thanks to whoever set off the alert that something be checked.
Right.
And then they made sure they went ahead and checked whatever they were supposed to check and did what they were supposed to do, because sometimes that don't happen like
yes.
Somebody will pay bribe money and it will just get swept underneath the rug. So thankfully that was caught.
Right.
And then about school shooting or the little 6-year-old girl, her parents should be charged, not her, because she's 6.
Yeah.
Like that's a baby.
Yes. I mean, from my takeaway, like Angel said, I am so happy and glad that that was caught, because we don't know what it was gonna turn out to. At least someone alert, the national police on ground in Liberia. I mean, we don't want that. We already have plans to go back home. Some people have plans to go back home and do stuff. So definitely, I'm so glad that is, and I'm hoping the investigation really go on, that they really find the motives, the person with the brain behind the whole thing, instead of just putting it on Mr. Baker. And then when it says old school shooting a teacher, definitely the parents should be charged. And I think they should just ban guns. That's about it. It's just horrible.
They ain't no other way to put it.
They should just ban guns from civilian and just be for law enforcement.
Mine took away for the topic in Liberia. For once, the Liberian police actually stand their ground.
I know, right?
For once, and I hope and pray they really do more than just that, and they don't sweep everything under the rug.
Yeah.
And as for the shooting here, parents should be charged, babies should be charged. You go to juvie, go to whatever. When you get older, you go to jail. You kill somebody.
Shit, the person didn't die.
Well, not just her, but the 10-year-old and all that happening.
The
The
baby
baby
is different. The 10-year-old, yeah, he have more.
That's what I'm saying. They all should be charged at the end of the day. That's my takeaway. You want to kill somebody, you know how to pull a trigger. That thing is heavy. When you pull a trigger, you snap all the way. The fact that you can shoot somebody, you can kill somebody, you go to jail. That's my conclusion.
Well, my takeaway, I'm grateful for whoever alerted the police in Liberia to do it, because I feel like they did it the first time, they got away with it.
Right.
The second time, if they were going to get away with it, they were going to send the third one.
Yes.
And getting ready for election. Anything like Liberian people can say.
With your fire blaze.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Thank you. But I feel like Liberia, then they say, oh, Liberians in overseas don't want to go back to Liberia to develop the country. How will we go back to Liberia when things like this are happening and people are taking guns, the country is not safe? People do want to go back home, but they're afraid because if it's not war there, the Zokona would steal from you. If possible, they will stab you. So things like that. People want to go Liberia and feel safe. And if it's not like that, nobody want to go Liberia to do work there, to even open things there for other people to improve their life. So we need to cut it out. Like seriously, cut it out. It's overdue. It's done with. Retire with it. Come on.
That's true.
Secondly, for the gun about the little kid, I think that's a pure baby. That baby is so innocent. If you even take that baby and put that baby in jail, if that baby gets to like 11 or 6, they'll be like, but I didn't even remember even doing that. Exactly. How am I here in this situation? Yeah, that's something
people don't even remember that
part.
Right.
I feel like it's the parent. The parent should be charged. First of all, you know you have a baby in the home. You should know where to put your gun. You should put it in a place where a baby cannot reach it. And put a safety lock on it. It's disgusting. We are so tired with school shooting. It's like an old news. Come on.
Yeah.
God.
Alright, ladies. So on that note, we are going to sit and talk about it. Happy New